Hello and welcome back to Game Pass Games in 30. Today we are playing Slay the Spire 1. I know Slay the Spire 2's recently come out, but 1 is the only one that's on Game Pass. Now, I don't think I've actually played this on the Xbox, but I have played this before. Like, it has been a game I have played before, but I don't think I've played it on the Xbox. We'll see how much I can remember about the game. Probably won't be much. I do like these style of games, but it's in my head. I know there probably is a thing I could do. Like I could be like, oh, I just need to do this, this, and this to have it to complete. But I don't think it's a game you can complete. And if I was going to complete this game and add it to my list, I think I would just buy the second one and play the second one instead. But let us jump. So yeah, for those who don't know, Game Pass Games in 30 works. Basically, normally, press play. There's a cutscene. Watch a cutscene. Once the cutscene's over, I start a 30-minute timer. But this one, I don't think I'm actually going to start a 30-minute timer because I know it's like a roguelike thing. So I'm probably going to play until we die, and then I might do a second run if it's super quick. But yeah, let us jump in. So we're going to do standard. We have to play as the Ironclad. We haven't unlocked anyone else. So, play as Ironclad. Right. And we start off by picking a room we want to start in. Right. Which... So, there... Refuse to any of them, and any of them, and any of them. So we have to... No, we don't. I was just trying to think my way back. There. So left, far left. So yeah. How this game works is basically you get a bunch of bashes. We get bash and defense. So this guy here is going to hit us for 3, and this guy here is going to, your enemy intends to inflict a negative effect on you. So we're going to block, because that will take away the 3 damage. So we're now blocked for 5, so he won't hit us. And then we're going to damage plus 8 vulnerable on the first guy, because that will kill him. I should have done it on the second person, actually. Idiot. So he gained 25% less block from cards for 1 turn. That's fine. He's not going to hit us this turn, so we're just going to go full out attack. He's going to hit us for 8. Right. So we need to block. We can block for 6, which means he'll only hit us for 2. Right. We could have probably killed him, to be honest with you. I probably should have looked at that over anything else. A hit for 8. Death. So then you get gold and you get a card for your deck, which we get a choice of 3. So can only be played if the card in your hand, if this is the only card in your hand, when your card probably feel the pain will probably be the next one we actually, you know what, no, we're gonna skip. We're just gonna skip the card choice because I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them cards. This guy's gonna do 40, he's gonna do 40, he's gonna hit us for 11. So we're just gonna go all out block in the first attack, which means he's not gonna hit us. Right? It's not gonna happen. He's going to, the enemy intends to block and use a buff the next turn. So we're going to apply vulnerable, which vulnerable will do so much more damage per turn. So we'll do 9. Right. He's going to block and make himself stronger. Now he's doing 14 damage, which we could just straight up block. Right? We could just go, no, you won't do 14 damage, my lord. You'll do none. Vulnerable him. Right. He's just going to buff himself and shield. So if we can do more than 12 damage, we can kill him straight away now. Which we can. Take the gold, take the dexterity potion. And then deal 5 damage twice. The card in your hand at the end of your turn, exhaust change. Deal 4 damage and apply vulnerable to all enemies. Thunderclap. I will take Thunderclap. A mystery. So it could be here. You walk into a room and find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, and emerges a serpent creature appears from within. Ho ho. Hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask you a simple question. I must fulfill of lives. Wait. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you are buying anything. Do you agree? Become cursed. Disagree. The serpent stares at you. Leave. Cool. So there is a merchant here, but we're gonna go into it, right? And we're gonna see if we can afford anything. Which these are just potions, right? So our answer is no. We're just gonna proceed. And we're gonna try and make our way up to this. So we're gonna go exclamation point or question mark, sorry, not exclamation point. A strange blue humanoid with golden helm approaches you. The huge smile. Hello, friend. I'm a cleric. You are interested in the services? Great shouts. So 30 gold. So for 35 gold, will heal me 20 HP, which we don't need. Or for 50 gold, he'll remove a card from my deck. We'll just leave. You don't trust the cleric, so you leave. That's fine. Go here and we'll smith. Because we can smith. And we're going to smith. So this will turn into a 10 with 3. This will turn into a 7. So we're going to do 10 with 3. We're going to upgrade bash. Right. Proceed. Go and do this fight. So let's block so we don't take any damage. We'll bash the guy at the back. And then we will end turn. So we don't take any damage except that. He's going to be 5. We take that. And then we'll do 4 to the back and 4 to the front. He's not going to hurt us because we've blocked his damage. He's going to try and debuff us, but we're just going to straight up end it. Turn over. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Iron Wave sounds good. I'll take a fight. Thievery. So it's 5 gold whenever it's attacked. Shit. Hey, Thunder. And then we're going to go block. And then we're going to attack the back guy. Just because he isn't cold up, so he wouldn't have declared our attack. So he's going to do 10 damage to us. Deal 5 damage. Gain 5 block. Gain 5 block. Gain 5 block. Which means they're not going to hurt us this round. Right. We're going to do Stomp, which will make the back guy invulnerable. Then we do 2 just straight up attacks, because he isn't hurting us this round, he's just shielding up. He's now got block. He's going to try and escape. We're not going to allow him to escape because I think we get our stolen gold back. That's why he tries to escape. Gain 5 block, draw a card, shrug it off. Or we could do another Iron Wave, which I think is really good. Yeah, we'll do another Iron Wave, please. And then we're going to take this middle chest. Start each combat with an additional attack. I love that. Great. So now you can pick either one, which obviously we pick question mark, which is just a straight up merchant, which again we could buy this. At the start of each combat, choose one of 3 random colourless cards and add to your hand. No, we're fine. We'll go fight, and then we'll do heal. Okay, so this is a thief. So we healed up. No, we bash because it will give him vulnerable for next 2 turns. We shield up and then we just attack. He's only going to do 5 damage to us rather than the 10 that he should have done. But we take that. We're going to double shield up. Then we're going to iron. No, we should have iron waved. We should have iron wave shielded up and then hit. Didn't think. So, yeah, iron wave. Right. Shield up. So then you're going to do 2 damage to us. And then just straight up attack. Here, then you do 2 damage. We will take that as just a straight up hit. That's the end of the thief. Take our gold back. And then we'll take... Deal 2 additional damage. All of your cards contain strike, not cleave. Then we go health, which this time we can rest. Right? To get us up to max health. Here we can buy something. So we're either going to buy the boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less block. Wait. Whenever you would deal 4 or less block attack damage, increase it to 5. And upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. This one. We'll buy the boot, please. And then we'll also buy Belly Slam. Right? We'll do the question mark, which hopefully isn't a fight. Great, it is. Stomp. Yeah, I'm not getting cursed. 22 each. Cleave. Block. Strike. The first one. I should have done another strike. Never all strengthened up. That's fine. I'm hoping we get there you go. Yeah. So we're going to take a lot of damage. 3 and then 13. Okay, that's fine. Vulnerable to all. Block. And we can even hit and kill. Right? He's just going to buff himself with an extra 3 strength. And now we're going to just try do as much block as we can. Right? And deal 10 damage. Done. Old Mushroom. When vulnerable, take 25% more attack damage rather than 50. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. We can potion. We'll take one of these and we'll do ethereal. Deal 9 damage, draw a card. Yeah. So I was going to Smith, but we're going to rest to get our health back up to full. That's why wouldn't I? Before we fight the boy. So definitely this. And then this. And then this, because he's blocking anyway. He's not doing any attack. Now he's going to do 30 damage to us. Which I think we're just going to block 15 of it. So the only thing I can think of doing is blocking 15 of it. Right, I shouldn't have even done realistically any damage. Because he's not going to hurt us. We're going to bash. And then hit for 9. Right. He's doing 9 attack to us. We can't really block. But if we do 9 and then get a card, and then we can do this. This could be bad. So I'll take one of the hits. Hey. So he's going to do a bunch of damage. We're just going to have to shield against 3 of them. Right. He's going to just block this turn. So we're going to bash. And then we're going to do this. Just to add an extra vulnerable. He's going to shield up. He's going to do destroy, which is going to do 32 damage to us. We unfortunately can only do this. We can pummel and hope that we get another defense. Right? At least it's not going to kill us. We are going to be very low. Right. Just end turn. There's no point hitting him while he's in this form because he's just going to hurt you. He's going to kill us. That's the end. So I might as well just do as much damage as I can because he was going to get. He's going to do 16, which is more than he had of attack. So yeah, that's that. Then you get XP, and you get to see who you unlock and stuff, and you unlock new characters for doing specific things. So now, if we go to the card library, we can check all the cards we got. Go to the relic library, we can check all the relics we got. And you can see how many relics there are. There's loads of relics. Potion lab, there's loads of potions. Statistics, you can look at your stats. Run history, check your run out and what runs you did. And what cards you had in you, what relics, how many floors you went through. But now, obviously, as you've seen, I unlocked a new character, the Silenced, and there's 2 more characters you can unlock. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me on today's Game Pass Games in 30. Slay the Spire. I am tempted to do more of a game like this, but I probably would do Slay the Spire 2 if I was going to do it. So I might add it to my list at the bottom as like a question mark, as a maybe in the future sort of thing. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.